Welcome back. Happy Saturday to you. Nice live look at our partly cloudy skies, some low-hanging cloud cover out there. We do have some more unsettled weather conditions on the way after a couple of very wild weather days and very strong winds. Here's a look at what to expect temperature-wise. Very cool today, landing in the low 70s. That's 18 degrees below average. A bit warmer tomorrow with more sunshine as well. Both days expect to see gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Now, here's what we're looking at for Desert Doppler. Just some extra cloud cover for now, but as we get into the late morning and early afternoon time, that's when you start to see those chances of some light scattered rain showers pushing through our region. Possibility of some isolated thunderstorms as well, so keep a close eye out for that. Where you see that, you'll see those locally heavier rainfall and stronger gusts of wind. We are going to see a better chance of seeing that rainfall for our higher elevations above 6,000 feet. That's where you could see some extra snow for Mount Charleston, maybe even Sheep Range. That system starts to exit by Sunday morning, leaving us with plenty of sunshine. But in the meantime, this system really cooling us down. We're looking at low 50s in Boulder City, Laughlin in the upper 50s, Kyle Canyon at a cold 29 degrees, and Pahrump now in the upper 40s. So these highs today going to be landing in the low 70s today. As I mentioned, 82 for Laughlin, 78 near Overton, and we're looking at 48 degrees for Mount Charleston. If you like the cooler air, you'll enjoy today. So by noontime, we're looking at 67 degrees, 69 by 3 p.m. Really not too bad, but we are likely going to be struggling to get past that 70-degree mark, especially with some of that extra cloud cover. We will see those wind speeds closer to 10, 15 miles per hour through the afternoon, and our local mountains only landing in the upper 40s. We'll likely see that mix of rain and snow for elevations near 6,000 feet as well. Tomorrow, that's when we're really starting to jump up by 10 degrees. Upper 50s for your Sunday. Monday landing in the upper 60s for Mount Charleston, starting out the day in the 30s and 40s, but not ruling out the chance of some showers for Mount Charleston tomorrow, closer to a 30% chance there. Tonight, within the valley, we're dropping into the low 60s by midnight, mid 50s by 4 a.m. And here's what happens to our weather systems as we get into the rest of the week. A warm up is coming. We'll see cool conditions tomorrow, more mild as we work towards Monday. Then that high pressure really starts to build in towards later in the week, and our above average conditions will return. That brings us to the mid 90s by Thursday and Friday, and our overnights dropping closer to the upper 60s and low 70s. We had some calm weather over the weekend, really nice conditions out there, some dry conditions, relatively clear skies. A look at Morro Bay from earlier today. We did have some cooler temperatures though. Hashtag B on KSBY show is what you're up to. A look at Port San Luis near Avila Beach. Definitely seeing still that washed up boat to shore. And we're looking at some stargazer thanks to Paso Haze, clear enough skies to see those stars, and a beautiful sunset thanks to Terry Camera Girl on Twitter. Some really fantastic colors there. Keep those coming. We love to feature them on air and online. We're looking at temperatures now into the 30s in some inland spots like Solvang. Elsewhere, closer to around 50 degrees in places like San Luis Obispo and Santa Maria. Winds are calm, but those are expected to pick up as we get towards midweek. As we get into your Monday, right around 10 miles per hour into those afternoon hours, you can expect that to pick up starting Tuesday afternoon, right around 15 miles per hour. Then by Wednesday, we could see advisory level winds by the afternoon hours with anywhere from 20, 30 miles per hour, the gusts even more than that. Looking to calm down in those evening hours. An atmospheric river pushing some showers into northern California, and soon northern San Luis Obispo County will see the remnants of those storms. So Sunday night, we're looking at some overnight clouds, then into your Monday, those clear out pretty nicely. Most of the day looking mostly clear, partly cloudy skies. Tuesday, we see some more cloud coverage moving in with some very light scattered showers in northern San Luis Obispo County throughout most of the day. Then by early Wednesday, we're looking at these overnight hours here. We can expect those showers to move through most of the area of the Central Coast with some isolated spots of some heavier rain showers here. We're expecting about ½ an inch in most locations. Elsewhere, like Cambria and the north coast of San Luis Obispo County, we could see an inch by sunrise on Wednesday. Then by the end of Monday, because we are expecting these showers to linger into the days ahead, we're expecting possibly through Sunday we could see some wet weather ahead for us. Cambria could see up to 3 inches of rain by the end of Monday. Paso close to 2 inches. San Luis Obispo may see 3 inches, and places like Goleta and Solvang could see over an inch. This is all according to the European models. Forecast temperatures for tomorrow, though, as we're still hanging on to some of that dry weather into the low 60s, so still a few degrees below what's considered normal for this time of year. Overnight temperatures into the 30s and 40s, closer to the 40s if you're closer to the coastline like 5 Cities area. And if you're on the north coast, those daytime highs stretching into the high 50s.
San Luis Obispo, Kelsey.
Richard, that lawsuit filed just a few days ago here at the San Luis Obispo County Courthouse is over 300 pages. Over 80 women represented in the lawsuit say they suffered injuries from their Essure birth control, and they joined thousands of other women across the country. Essure is a method of permanent birth control. In 2016, the FDA ordered Bayer to add boxed warnings and a patient checklist to all of their labeling, which led to a 70% decline in sales. Live and local in San Luis Obispo, Kelsey McFarland, KSBY News. Pair with that, some clear skies right now. Weather watchers from yesterday seeing those temperatures stretching into the high 50s, low 60s in most locations, and those overnight temperatures dropping to below freezing. You can expect similar conditions today. Satellite and radar showing clear skies right now, seeing those current conditions into the 30s in most locations. Paso still at 26 degrees. Calm winds for San Luis Obispo County. That's really calmed down from what we saw yesterday, but they're sticking around for LA and Ventura County with those sustained winds anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour and gusts up to 45 miles per hour in isolated spots. You can expect right around 10-15 miles per hour in San Luis Obispo County through Tuesday. That's sticking around through Wednesday as those cold Santa Ana winds are keeping us cool and dry. So frost advisory in effect until 9 a.m. today for both San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties, with those overnight temperatures dropping as low as 27. And that's sticking around again through 9 a.m. until the freeze watch takes effect tonight into Wednesday morning, with those chilly temperatures sticking around here. Along with that, a freeze warning in effect for San Ynez Valley. That's sticking around through 9 a.m. today, and a wind advisory. As we mentioned, LA and Ventura County seeing those high winds up to 45 miles per hour, so a wind chill going to be a factor in today's temperatures. Microclimate models showing we're seeing clear skies stick around through today, continuing through Wednesday and Thursday. We will see a very slight warming trend towards the end of the week, but with that comes some more cloud coverage as well. So starting on Friday, taking a look at the long term here as we're kind of looking ahead towards the weekend. Never too early, right? Seeing some more cloud coverage here. Possibility of some showers moving in late Saturday, continuing through Sunday, and we may even see some lingering showers in some locations by Monday. Possibility of seeing up to 1.5 inches of rain in some locations. It's looking like northern San Luis Obispo County is going to see the most of that rainfall. Other locations may see less than 1/2 inch of rain. Forecast temperatures for today staying chilly in the low 60s in coastal valleys, inland spots stretching into the mid 50s. Those overnight temperatures as cool as 22 degrees in places like Paso Robles, 60 in Solvang, the 5 Cities area stretching into the low 60s as well, and on the north coast into the high 50s. Christina.
Luis Obispo to show us how the conditions are and how to reduce the impact. Kelsey?
A lot of things have bloomed this spring thanks to a wet winter. Now with that super bloom and these windy conditions, it's a recipe for disaster for those with allergies. The Central Coast is blanketed with green landscape. And SLO County health officials want to warn that these windy conditions also stir up spores in the dust, and that makes it easier to contract valley fever. Health officials say to stay inside if you can. Live and local in San Luis Obispo, Kelsey McFarland, KSBY News.
All right, Kelsey, thank you. Spring cleaning and allergies.
Introducing the Energy Opportunity Zone Act, which would give federal tax credits to renewable energy businesses in San Luis Obispo. By 2025, experts say California will lose a good portion of the sustainability of things like solar energy. Right now, technology doesn't have the ability to store the solar power that's used during the day into the evening. Live and local in the newsroom, Kelsey McFarland, KSBY News.
All right, thank you, Kelsey. Environmental regulators announced that they will ease emission standards for